Hello. I'd like to thank the Wild Rose Cat Club for inviting me to be a part of this event. And, uh, and it's coming up roses. I've been judging cats since 1968. That's more than 53 years ago. And little did I realize that we'd be doing something like this today when back then computers hadn't even been invented. Well, the pandemic has certainly taught us a few things, some of them not so good, but we've also learned other ways to communicate and other ways to enjoy our cats and our kittens. And so that's what we're going to do here today. Now let's remember and thank some of these sponsors who helped make this show possible. And of course, you as the exhibitors. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. So this is a fun class. It's called Bloom Where You're Planted. So let's see what we've got here. We had 54 entries in this class, and so we're going to be naming the top 20. For our 20th best, there's this cream point cat that's just laid out there in that sink and not going to move a muscle. He's kind of staring. Well, I don't think he's staring at that doggone faucet. I'm not sure he's got his eyes open, but he's sure planted there. 20th best. This 4-year and 5-month-old blue and white short hair is just sitting there in that flower bed saying, hey, I'm blooming along with the flowers and I'm happy where I am. 19th best. Our 18th best is this cream and white three-year-old short hair. Well, he's planted for sure in this little, he's gone to sleep on the job, as a matter of fact. He's planted for sure. He's 18th best. For 17th best, I've selected this 9-year, 2-month-old red tabby and white long hair. I'm not sure what kind of contraption that is, kind of tank-like, but he's certainly in charge of it and he's not going anywhere very soon. He's planted where he wants to be. He's number 17. For 16, I've got a 10-month-old and a 2-year-old, but a short-haired tabby and a long-haired tabby in white, and they're sure planted together, friends forever, planted there in that little muffin. 16th best. For 15th best, I've selected this 2-year-old black. Boy, you can barely see that shiny, shiny black bowl with that shiny, shiny black head and those big old eyes. Without those eyes, you might not even know he's there. He's planted for good. 15th best. For 14th best, I've selected this cream and white. And he's going through all the phases here. He looks at the bowl, he looks at it again, he gets in it, he partially in it, he gets in it again, he gets in another way. And he twirls around, he squeezes around, and he finally says, I'm planted now. Just look at me now. 14th best. 13th best is this chocolate short hair. Those gorgeous eyes. He's kind of stuck between those two handles, and he says to whoever his owner, whoever that is, that, hey, I'm here for good. Just look at me. I'm 13th best. For 12th best, I've selected this 4-month-old ruddy Edisonian. Wow, look at them. He says, I'm no trashy cat, but I've adopted this trash can and it's mine for now. I'm planted here for as long as I want to be. He's our 12th best. For our 11th best, this patch tabby long hair just kind of squared off and just laid down in that box, tried to get as much of her as she possibly could. And she certainly looks comfortable. And she's got that look about her, says, I dare you to unplant me from my favorite little dish. I'm planted. I'm 11th best. For 10th best, we have got this 8-year-old seal point long hair, round bowl, round cat, just fitting perfectly in there, kind of blending in with the scenery with this look-alike. She's got this look, he's got this look that like, I dare you to ask me to leave where I'm planted. This is our 10th best. For 9th, we've got a 2-year-old or a 2-week-old brown tabby. What a tiny little baby, just barely, almost as big as the flowers that are blooming around him. He's our 9th best. Our 8th best is this brown spotted, this brown tabby long hair, or semi-long hair. He looks like an exotic, but he fits nicely into that round basket. He looks like he's very comfortable and he's there to stay. For 7th best, we have this black tabby. Now, this is another cat in a trash can. And I wonder how that stuff got in there with him. Whatever it is, he's got this look about, it's mine. I'm here to stay. I dare you. I'm planted here. For 6th best, we've got this little gorgeous seal. This kind of seal mackerel tabby Turkish Angora cat. Look at those ears, just right on top of the head. So just showing off that face and the roundness of the bowl and the roundness of the cat. How nice his round back just kind of blends right in with that round dish. And the color, of course, matches perfectly. That's why he's planted. Then he's number 6. Number 5 is that cream point again. This time a little different pose. I guess he got woken up a little bit. He's kind of looking our way now. And he's our 5th best. Our 4th best is the Slidelock. He's in this pot. I hope they're not cooking up something else in his today. He says, this is mine. I'm here to stay. And I'm planted here. You aren't going to cook me. I'm 4th best. The 3rd best is this blue silk. It's inside the box. He said, you put a box down, it's mine. I'm going to plant myself in it. And it's up to you to try and get me out. I'm happy in here. He's our 3rd best. Our 2nd best is this adorable 8-week-old blue and white, long hair, semi-long hair. He's so round, he barely fits. He's so tiny, he barely fits in that little bowl, but he looks like he's very comfortable. He says, I'm planted here for a while. He's our 2nd best. And for our best, 15-day-old silver tabby, straight-eared Scottish fold. Hey, they say when you're gardening, if you plant it, you got to plant it when it's young if you want it to grow properly. This kid's beautifully planted in his red little box, and he's our very best bloom where you're planted cat and show. And let's not forget the folks who are worked so hard behind the scenes to make sure we have this opportunity to share our love for these cats and our interest in cats. Thank you. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.